What's up, man? This Rich Prevost, and this my story.
What's your story?
Gotcha, man. So tell everybody where you from.
Yeah, I'm from a railroad, off of Acre Road, off of Plaza. Everybody know Plaza where Wags at. But I'm really from like I've been moving around, so I don't like to claim no area, but I'm always gonna put on for the 72 for the West Bank. But like I've just been so many different places, like living in different cities, being in prison. So I can't really like just limit myself to being in one area
Gotcha.
because I didn't.
So how was your childhood for you growing up?
Shit, my childhood was mixed. I ain't gonna lie, it was mixed because like I spent some time living with my mama and I spent some time living with my aunt and my uncle. And like the neighborhood I lived in with them, I was like the only black kid on the street at one time. And when I go by my mama, she living in the hood. So it's like shit, it's like a culture shock flipping, back and forth. But like I really can't complain. Like I seen a lot, I did a lot, I enjoyed myself. Like I was blessed as a child, like blessed growing up.
I ain't gonna lie, when I first moved to Marrero, I thought your family was rich. Like, I came to Marrero maybe 12, 13 years old, and y'all had the biggest house in Marrero, like in that area.
Yeah.
So, in my mind, like, damn, these people rich. Like, that's what I looked at it. So, I'm just speaking in my, like, ever from my knowledge.
Yeah.
So, like, like, if your grandma had like a big enough house that all your cousins could live in and different things like that.
Yeah.
So, like, for the people who don't know, like, what did your grandma do to have a big house, like the biggest house in Marrero?
But see, it's actually my grandpa. See, my grandpa started his own AC business, and he just built it up and grew it. And he actually built a house that my grandma, where their house burned down, he built a bigger house for everybody. They had all the kids, and he just instilled that in his children and kept the business going, and they grew it, and we just kept going. They kept buying properties and investing, and the family just, took off like that.
And so that house on Plaza, ever got burnt down?
It was burnt down like in the 60s or something, and they rebuilt it.
And they built it the biggest.
Yeah, they built it like that.
Yeah, because I was like, how the hell their house is just way bigger than everyone else on this street? I seen another house, 2-story, but it wasn't that big. Like, y'all, y'all had a car porch and a
big old garage.
He had a garage. I'm like, this is not, like, you would think this would be somewhere in Slidell.
Then we got the backyard behind the backyard.
Yeah. But the problem with that came is in the back of your grandmother's backyard was Marrero Project.
You got the project.
So like, but did that make you like have experience like this is a nice ass house?
I got a lot of
but like soon as I walk outside,
I can't leave nothing in the backyard to go steal it. I can't leave no bikes out. The only thing I can leave out is the basketball goal. But as I grew up and stuff, and I'm like growing up in the hood, being from the hood, people start knowing who you is. So like, ain't nobody from around there. Once you from around there, everybody know you from around there. Like you gonna get the love. Like ain't nobody just gonna be stealing from you and stuff no more. Like once you get that get embraced in the hood, like.
Right. And like I have another crazy story about but that street Plaza, like the people your age.
Like, a lot of people lost their mind.
Like at 15, 16 years old, they had one person, in particular, start smoking crack. Yeah. Like, and he was like, how old he was when he started smoking crack?
Shit, about 16. Say he's still smoking crack. That's crazy,
correct.
Though. He one of the youngest crack kids I know. I was so disappointed. I used to be telling people, like, I used to get into it with people, like, if you see him out here, don't give him nothing. Like, don't serve him. Right. But you can't stop no man from doing it, man.
And I tell my son about him often. I say, man, Jerry was smart. He was smart in school, everything. Like, you wouldn't think that he would become a crackhead in high school. Like, and when the first time I ever went to jail, I ended up in jail with Jerry, and he pooed. And it was like something came out him dead, and everyone knocked on the thing, like saying, everybody like, God, like what the fuck Jared didn't ate? I know he eat out the trash can, but damn, like I never, like it smelled like toxic gas. Like when everybody trying to get out there, did he should have come trying to talk to me? Get your ass away from me.
I don't know. I think it got something to do with that plant at the end of the street, like because there's so many people. Like man, I don't know too many people got 5 partners off of one street all lose their mind before they 25. Like ain't no way. Like it gotta be the.
Hey, but do you think like if a jail saved you from losing your mind?
Shit, I lost my mind too. I just hide it. I hide it good. That's all. Shit, I lost mine.
So, and before we go forward, also with your family is, like, I don't go too fast for it, but like the reason, if another reason why, if I thought your family was so rich, cause like, if your uncles then was like, your mom was like mailman, like mail lady, but you have a cousin, a famous cousin. I just told my son that's your cousin. Like, man, that ain't his cousin.
Yeah.
And that's Clyde Drexler.
Yeah.
So like, get a history of how Clyde Drexler is your cousin, and tell people actually where Clyde Drexler is really from.
Clyde is from New Orleans. He from here. Like he moved to Houston with his mom, but his mom and my grandfather are brother and sister. But me and his mom, my T-Boo, that's my baby. But me and her real close, so I always used to go out there for the summertime and spend time with her, and he'll be around. Like he don't act like no celebrity. He cool. He just be chilling. Like he ain't no stuck up dude. He ain't no flashy. Shit, you give me that kind of money, I'm gonna cut up. But he ain't like that. He just be chilling. Like he good people though.
Gotcha. And also, after Hurricane Katrina, you brought me to his restaurant.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And we met his sister. You was trying to tell his sister about your dump truck. You wanted to do the dump truck business back then.
Yeah, because I was selling drugs.
Yeah.
That's a different thing. But, it just shows that,
The group.
we were around people. We just didn't know where the hell we were going. So,
No direction.
let's go back. Like,
we could throw it.
we got to go back. We got to go back. So, before Katrina.
Like, how far you want to go? But you want to go to Metro? You want to go to Monroe Middle?
We're going to go before Metro.
All right.
Oh, we can't go to Monroe Middle. So, my first school in Monroe, well, not my first school, but my second school in Monroe, because I moved to, like, Woodmere, but that's how I initially started going to Monroe Middle. And my grandma stayed in Monroe, and that's in my book. Like, how my mom was shooting at my dad, the reason why I ended up fully in Monroe. But I was running out the gym one day, y'all, and Rich Prevost clipped me. So I chased behind him in the gym and snuck him in front of everybody. And ever since then, we've been friends ever since. But he clipped me, like I ran out there and I fell in front of the whole school. Damn, it felt like the whole school. I don't know if that was the whole school.
It just felt like the right thing to do. Like when you were running, it was just so.
I'm gonna clip him.
Man, it just felt like you were going so fast. It was just like.
I don't know what the fuck I ran out of the gym for. Like, excited.
You was chasing your boy, Boone, the nephew. He big. And he was little.
He probably was bigger than me still. I was smaller.
I can't remember his name. Boone, the nephew.
Shout out Boone, man. Boone just came home.
Oh, you home?
Boone home.
Oh, yeah. Y'all in trouble now.
Nah, he changed. He chilling. He chilling.
You can't change.
He chilling. He working. He chilling.
Yeah, man. Shout out Boone, man. Stay out here, man. Stay free.
Yeah, Boone seemed like in Monroe Middle, it actually gave me a culture shock because I went from private school to like All Saints to like certain schools around Aljazz, but like when I went to Monroe, I thought like in my mama just make me seem like Monroe was good. But when I went to Monroe in the middle of chaos because the villa was beefing with the whole Monroe.
Everybody.
So I didn't even know.
And like the people with Woodmill.
Right.
No. Everybody was.
But like Monroe and Woodmill beef started when we was in middle school.
Yeah, with Turtle and.
No, they started with Turtle. That started with Joe and Raymond.
Yeah.
And they all rode bikes. And guess
that's
what?
crazy.
And the crazy part is,
Joe and Raymond.
God bless the dead. I rode the bike because I rode a bike to Woodmill with Jeremiah. Jeremiah just died.
Who? You talking about Reptile?
Yeah, Jeremiah just died.
Yeah, I just seen him on Instagram.
Yeah, he just died. He just had a funeral like a week ago.
Man, where I be?
But I don't know. Yeah, Jeremiah died. So we rode a bike and Jeremiah wanted to beat up Joe the whole time. He ended up finding Joe at Mac Park, but that's a whole other story. But like we rode a bike.
Jeremiah was a grown man.
Yeah, Jeremiah beat Turtle. Me and Turtle got snuck out some girls' house. Jeremiah beat the daddy up. Like Jeremiah been like a grown young boy.
A grown man, 13.
But
man.
yeah, the fight started in at Monroe Middle, but it ended up going through generations.
Yeah,
that
it
fight
never stopped. They might still be fighting.
Yeah, because like Monroe Project, Lancashire Island rode the bike too.
But you ever thought about this? Monroe used to ride the bike to Woodmill, but Woodmill never come to Monroe.
Yeah, but they start coming when they got calls.
We're dating them.
I ain't gonna say no names. We didn't say no names. We didn't say no names. Yeah, but when they start getting calls, they start coming through shooting. And it was accurate. It was hitting.
Y'all know who y'all is.
We're gonna say no names. But with that, that's a transition. But like after Monroe Middle, you started like you was more of a privileged kid at 15, 16. So your mama got you a cell phone.
We had the car.
You got a car.
Cell phones.
Well, yeah, you had a car.
Yeah, the car.
So tell your experience with that, with that camera.
Man, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody, listen, if you was around them years, that burgundy camera, you knew that. If you see that camera, you knew you was at the right party. You see, oh yeah, he here. I'm at the right place. Right. That camera on every scene.
So like, do you feel like that camera transpired into like hate around Marrero? Cause like for like one good year, you was getting jumped.
Hey, listen, but check this out though. If you ever look at the situations, like, all right, I got jumped probably about 5-6 times in 1 year. I still to this day, literally, like I really don't know the reasoning behind me getting jumped. I know what they said, but it like.
But I just talked to one person. He told me why you got jumped. I would say his name.
But see, a lot of stuff was really just.
Yeah, but it could have been he say, she say.
I ain't never get jumped when I wasn't fucking hoes. When I start fucking a lot, I start fighting a lot. So I see that they start going hand in hand. Like when I was looking for myself, trying to figure out my style and my my image, like. People wasn't fucking, but I ain't have no problems either. Right. Soon as I went to getting a little attention and shit went to happening for me, I noticed. I remember one time I got a phone call. Remember, dude came to Marrero to fight me from Haiti, and I'm like, hey, he messed with my old lady. And I'm like, who? I don't even know you or your girlfriend. Like,
I can't even think about your time because I got jumped so much in Marrero as well. But I'm gonna tell you,
some good jumpers.
But the unique thing was. I used to have one-on-one fights in Algiers, but in Marrero, I got jumped. I probably don't. If the closest one-on-one fight I was about to have was with Puddle, and I ended up getting jumped right after that.
Well, no, Jerry.
Yeah, but Jerry wasn't a real fight. Oh. We just met each other. He duck shitted me, gave me a hickey.
Man, but the crazy part, everybody will think I fought up, but you really fight way more than me. I had
boo fights.
You
got jumped more.
Yeah, I just get jumped a lot, but you fought way more than me. Like all my fights was jumping.
But I can say as an adult, I still get the same. It's the same type of person feel the same way how they felt back in the day. Like the older I got to talk to these people, it's kind of like I was always a person and everybody around every different people. Like, like Haydell and Haydell and Marrero. So I'm in Marrero Project, Lancashire, Haydell. So nigga like, who he fuck with? Who he fuck with? So like, so in my mind, so basically I go to Marrero Project and I got to fight now because I'm hanging with Haydell.
I remember going to the skating ring one day. And they was like, yeah, what's up? We about to get on with them dudes from Bridge City. I said, well, good luck. Like, shit, I go to school with these dudes. Like, them dudes cool. Like, I'm cool with I ain't never really get into it with nobody really not from around my area. And you know what's crazy? Nigga can't really tell, like, I got $1,000 off and nigga come up here and say I did them something to make them feel like I'm on some fuck shit. Like, can't no nigga ever say I just did them some fuck shit. Like, just off of, I don't even move. Like, that ain't even my character. Like, I don't be on no fuck shit. Like, dang, like that.
So the whole thing is, like, with me, I'm gonna say is, I never helped Marrero fight for real because in my mind, I'm not from Marrero. I'm just coming to Marrero. Like, the first close fight I had on some Marrero stuff is, I hit the person first and Marrero jumped in and I was mad. And I went to do Jerron. Like, I didn't want, like, Kendall really was supposed to fight that, but sent me to hit him and Spooky them jumped in for Martin Luther King Day. But I didn't really want to look like I ever jumped somebody.
That Martin Luther King, I wasn't even there when that shit happened at the park. And then when I got to school, the next day, they tried to jump me because I was from Marrero and I'm the only nigga from Marrero around here at school. So it's your partner, we about to jump you. But I'm like, what?
Hey, but they try to catch me back again at the skating ring. They try to catch me at the skating ring. They try to catch me because they caught me coming out there. I got jumped a lot. I got jumped just going to Trinidad Square one time.
I remember I let you get jumped at one time at the park.
Well, you about to let me get jumped twice. I actually told, shout out Elmo. I told Elmo, I said, you want to fight me one day. I said, well, go ahead. But I said, I saw 3 niggas that I know, if they catch me from off guard, they might can knock me outside, jump out the car.
But look at they told me.
They had Dominique, Chris, and everybody.
They came and told me this, so you know. we won't fight your partner. I said, well, go ahead and do y'all thing then. They said, we ain't gonna do that, bro. I said, oh, okay.
Nah, I said, bitch, I'll fight you one-on-one. The other niggas be playing football all season. They about to hit me off the guard.
All them niggas play football. I see niggas trying to run. That don't work. I see niggas trying to do a lot.
I didn't get taller until about 16. So a lot of people, you always was bigger than me. So Pokey was bigger than me. Me and Kendall was the same size.
And Kendall shot up. Kendall was a little bitty.
Right. We kind of grew the same time. So it's like these big ass people trying to fight me. I'm like, bro, I'm only fucking 5'2", 5'3" at 15. So 16 when I got big, I'm like, okay, now I can try. But niggas still was jumping me. So with that story, so we all.
But you know what's crazy though is that we all from the same hood. So them same dudes, I see them all the time. Now, like
right.
It ain't no. We grown ups, man. At the end of the day, like, man, that shit happens.
So it be my problem. People that be from like Marrero for real, like you went to your first school and everything, don't want to claim Marrero. They'll try to claim like the night wall or something. So like I tell people
when you from there, I went to elementary with you. When you
I tell people like I tell people I claim Marrero to the east because I was always in different places. But my first original school was All Saints. Like I always went to LJ. Even when I lived. When I first came with you, but my mama stayed in Shadow Brook with the Ducks. Yeah. My grandma stayed in Monroe, so I guess it looked like I'm from Monroe because my grandma stayed on the fucking main street.
Then everybody always see you walking.
Yeah, walking. So you had I'm fucking a teenager. I had no choice to see me.
Go see a nigga walking up and gonna get that.
But what killed me is people that I saw in Monroe a whole life start saying, "Man, I'm really from Cross Canal," and I'm like, how?
Cause you born there. You listen.
No, not even you born there. Listen, your people be from there. Listen, people be from there.
If you 30 and you lived somewhere for 3 years, you ain't from them 3 years.
You know what I don't like? The people that don't like to claim the West Bank because they got some type of ties over here. So they like, it sounds better to say I'm from uptown. No.
You know what be tripping me out? When people be like, oh, you look like you from Cross the River. How the fuck Cross the River look?
Right.
And then I'd be like, well, I'm like, oh, you from uptown? I'm like, no, I'm from Marrero. Oh, I'd have never. So how I look? How Marrero look? Like, I know I don't dress like a country person, whoever they say. Like, I saw the dude made the interview talking about.
I know him.
Oh, niggas was wearing felines. Man, I wish I would.
He was wearing felines. I wish
I would.
I know him.
I had a pair of felines, I won't lie. I had a pair of Grand Hills. I had a pair of Grand Hills when I was like 9. I played basketball. It was the team shoes. But wearing felines, like, come on, man, where they do that at?
But now Rose brought me a pair of felines. I ain't never wear them. I hated felines and K-Swiss with a passion.
But listen, check this out. Everybody talk that country shit. Who was the first niggas to wear Pradas and swimming shoes at a pool party?
I sure was in the pool of mine.
You feel me? Who was the first? Come on, niggas from Marrero was the first niggas to do that.
And I'm going to tell you this, like, that's why I say it's certain type of character of people.
But see, we have
I'm going to speak on this. There's a certain type of character of people because, like, I can say about me and you. Like him, I didn't see him that he's not our age. He's tyrant age.
That's even worse.
I'm going to say.
Because by that time, we was already developed.
I'm going to say is, we always hung on the other side anyway.
Yeah.
Our teenage parties were all like I say that was the best time to be a kid because we could go to a party in the West Bank, Uptown, Municipal Auditorium.
That's what we
everybody.
Wherever they got a party, oh man, such and such. And then we had like our friend group was like everybody in our group. All we do is like play with females at that time in our life. So it's like, shit, he play with females, he play with females. So all of us going, man, look, girl, I mess with her and her friends at a party. Shit, where we going? Oh, your girl, you talking to them at a party. Shit, we going. So it's always going to be something in the mix. He talking to girls from East St. John. You talking to girl from 3-4. We all at the basketball tournaments and shit. The girl, like, we was in the mix. We wasn't no inside kids. We wasn't like video games, sit inside.
But I also tell people, like, I say, it would actually cater to us to be able to survive on both sides and be known on both sides is we always hung on both sides. Even after school, we didn't go to school over here, but we hung on Canal Street.
And we hung with, and I ain't gonna lie though, this played a big part too.
And a lot of our friends say,
but the older niggas we hung with had motion to where they opened doors too. Cause even though like Milton and Eric and like them niggas did, if you had a next before Katrina, Eric and Milton ain't do your ringtones. You ain't had no ringtones.
I can speak on me too. Like I had a little more Uptown in me because I was getting all my clothes from King's Fashion.
Yeah.
Which, shout out Cali, old boy, he just told me, man, you know all that shit was fake, right? I didn't even know. Yeah, but I'm like, as a kid, you know, Dadas, and I don't know who else said no fucking Dadas and Sauconys and shit like that. So shout out King, I just shot King, but that's a whole nother story. But, you know, moving forward, you know, we all damn near was bad in school and high school. That's part of my book, too. And we end up going to school called, like, Metro.
What a prophet.
But I'm going to say this. Yeah, she was a real prophet. We're going to go on that part. But I'm going to speak on this before we go further. Everyone I know that went to Metro or graduated from Metro is not a bum. I can't speak on one person that I graduated with.
You know why you can't speak on? Because we don't think about bums.
No. I'm talking about like everyone. I
don't want to say their name.
No, I'm going to speak is everyone I know who went to Metro.
Not everyone.
Has a job and do something. Something like they're not homeless or the fucked up.
Oh, okay, they're not Jared.
No, they're not. Okay. No, nobody. Like they at least pass the fucking stigmatism of like I don't know. If you got one person, I can't think of one person.
I don't put them on.
Right. I can't think of one person.
But if you're watching this interview,
you know what you is.
You know your circumstances. If you're watching this, I ain't gonna.
Right. Well, I'm gonna speak on just me. Like the people that I remember. When I see them and talk to them, they all like I'm gonna say the dudes for sure.
I'm sitting here thinking how many people really went, and then the crazy part, we used to have tables. Each table was a grade. 11
right on the side of each other. Our school was so bad. But
the 12th grade teach the 11th grade.
Our school was so bad, and they let Vincent graduate with us because he didn't want to get left. He didn't want to get jumped.
Nigga got killed now. Nigga died.
So we was getting to that point. Like, so. Man, it was shout out Shell.
Man.
So I just had this story. Like me and Shell was about to fight the rap for True Entertainment at Metro. All this started from Metro and it ended up at Higgins, where Gary got shot at.
And you remember?
You got jumped.
I got jumped that day, and I got jumped behind the.
But you know the crazy part of the thing is, like they was planning to jump me after you. No, not them. The person who I about to fight, he told them to jump me. That's how that went. And he was like, I can't jump him. He ground us. So the shit escalated to turning into the big shootout at Higgins, which I'm running outside the first person you punched. He said, man, that nigga Rich hit hard. He said Prevost hard. He's like, man, but God bless the dead Lil B. Lil B was like, man, that nigga punched me hard as a motherfucker. And Lil B known for popping you first.
Yeah, but see, all us was cool first, so I knew.
You know his strategy.
I knew it. I knew.
I got hit him first.
He coming with the baseball swing. He go put the hands behind his back. He gonna do a little move. He coming.
Gotta hit him first.
And you're not gonna fight 1-on-1 with Lil B.
He ain't having
somebody. Yeah, listen.
I like he hit a lot of people.
Side, though, you know he gonna die.
He hit a lot of people in Key West, Rockefeller, and Seasons. He got hit. He got that lick off on a lot of people.
That nigga shut more parties down than a second line song. Like, listen, he gonna shut a party. Listen, he gonna shut a party down, man.
I ain't like if he was a rapper, he probably could have. He probably could have been a king.
This is his era. He was ahead of his time. This was his era right now. This was his era right here.
Hey, but long live Lil B, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out Lil B.
So
this is his era, man. Free L, man. Free L, man. Left L out that place.
Gotcha. So graduating from high. Well, did you graduate? I don't even know. Did you graduate from Metro? I know we graduated.
I left.
You know, I didn't have that many people in class, but I still don't remember who was the people that graduated.
I went back to Higgins, and then ended up getting kicked out of Higgins. I ended up having to go. No, you know what happened? I went back to Higgins, and then the next year the hurricane hit, so I went to school in Houston. That was a vibe. That was a fire. That was the best experience. Because it was like, you remember I got you to come out, I was telling you how free Houston. I'm like, man, Houston, they love me out here. And you come out there, you said, man, it's too easy, man, you cheat. Like, Houston, I ain't lie to you.
I hated Houston.
You see, you had that, man.
No. I hated Houston then. I like it now.
But see, if you would have went to school out there, you would have liked it then. It was just.
I was out of school. I graduated 6 months before you went there.
Man, listen.
But the crazy part is, me thinking back at it, I could have just went back to school.
You could have faked it. But listen,
I had to fake it. But we don't know if our high school diploma was real.
Yeah, we still don't know. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the connections I made in Houston, like dudes I went to school with out there, I'm still friends with them dudes to the day. And a lot of them dudes, like, stand on business, them dudes successful. So when I go out there, shit, them dudes, like, roll a red carpet out for me. And I reciprocate that same energy whenever they in the city and I'm in, like, because like them dudes got some good energy out there. Like I love Houston, really that's really gotta be my second home. I gotta put it second.
I'm gonna say, when we was 18, your mama, you had a free house. And it's a lot of things that we should have took advantage of that we didn't. And I told my wife this. I was like, man, he really had a free house. The reason he didn't stay probably because of me wanting to always come back to Caesar.
Every time. Caesar.
I want Fever Friday. But
man,
you got to think about it. I'm just out of high school. I never experienced. This is what I know. I should have been able but I should have did like some fucking. I should have been like a college kid more and just like, you know what? Because our life probably would have not been the same if we'd have stayed in Houston.
We'll never know though. But like, you got to think of this though. We were really going on Google, printing out the GPS and then jumping on the road with
go
the
to
paper.
Memphis.
Look, get off I-10. We ain't no GPS on the phone. They gotta print this out. We got the paper.
I don't even think I had driver license driving to Memphis.
And look, I used to make you quit. Look, man, I gotta work. That's how you end up losing your job.
I ain't never had no damn real jobs.
Look, that was the only real job. Yeah,
I always quit that job. I always left early.
Man, tell me, I got a hot shot back, man. Them people, you gotta pay $200 to send this nigga home, man. He gonna fire.
Well, the good thing is, even though that's the only thing my dad ever did for me. Give me a job out there. So by him, I was a captain. It was just so easy for me to get on, but the nigga ain't paid no.
But the truth,
he never paid child support or nothing. Huh?
Just think if you would have kept that job all these years.
Oh yeah,
Shit, there'd be a lot of situations.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. Looking at my life now, I'm glad I did, because I learned a lot of different experiences through it.
I know I'm blessed to say I ain't had a job since then, like 06.
But I didn't have a job since the job you got me. The last the car wash.
You got me fired. I liked that job. That's crazy. The only job I liked. Man, listen, and they used to get mad at me because, like, all right, if I'm getting paid per call, once I make $100 a day, I'm straight. I don't need it no more. I'm good. They want me to wash. Like, I'm straight. I'm saying, hanging out like in the quarters or whatever, and it was like a LSU and Ohio State football game, right? So all us out mingling in the quarter. So we end up getting in the car leaving. I falls asleep in the car. When I wakes up, we back in the quarters. And I'm wondering where my partner was driving. Like, where he went? I'm in a car with a dude I don't even know. Next thing I know, the police got us surrounded. Say we robbed some people. We get to jail. The dude I'm with tell the police I robbed everybody. And like, he's straight. I don't even know dude. And I end up having to go to trial.
You know the crazy part about that story? As soon as everyone see you on the news, people automatically thought that I had to be there. Like, every time you made the news, they automatically blamed me too. They're like, man, ain't no way.
Then they was giving me time. I had 20 years. Like, my first month, I'm like, God damn, I ain't even went to court yet. Oh, he got 20 years. I'm like, man.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that. The first thing my mama said, ain't no way you went out there with him. Ain't no way you went out there with him. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he did, but I wasn't on no damn Murray Street. Like, they used to always just try to give me a charge for other people. But
because they know if you see me, you gonna see you or you gonna see Sean. Like,
well, this before Sean.
Before Sean, it was just me and you. Then it was just
Sean. We knew Sean. He just a little older than us. He wasn't hanging with our young ass.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna say
he wasn't on that level yet. We was still riding bikes.
Like, how did you, like, for the people who don't know, like, you was facing like 4 counts on robbery.
No, 14 counts.
Oh shit. So like, how did you get out of that charge?
Shit, Jason Williams. Shout out Jason, man. Y'all vote for him. DA again, but look, but for some real, like on some real shit, like once I got in there and I went to like doing researching the law and I'm seeing how much time I face, like I'm like, what, 10 and 99? Shit, I ain't nothing but my first court date, they offered me 20 years. I was number 20 years old. So how the fuck you want me to go do more time than I done on the streets? You want me to die? Like, nah, So look, I went to, shit, I was Johnny Cochran in there. I got the law books. I'm sitting there reading this, breaking this down, taking my notes. Look, when I showed up for trial, like I gave Jason my notes. I'm like, look, Jason, check this out. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I think. Jason says, man, look, let me look at this overnight. I'll get back to you tomorrow. We come back the next day for trial. He give me my notes back. I look at his notes. All he did was make copies of mine and stay with it. I said, shit, I know, listen, ain't nobody gonna fight harder for you than you. Put my life on the line, shit, I'm coming out a winner every time. What your boy say? You see me in the belt, shit, you better help the belt.
I'm about to put that clip with Jason Williams' face on it. See, just copy my notes.
Listen.
So,
but he wanted me to go to school. He was like, man, look, when you get out, I want you to go to school, and I want you to come work for me. And
shout out Jason Williams. I need to interview
He's a good
Jason.
dude, man. I just ain't make it. I came home 30 days and was...
So, imagine this. Like, was the time when you was fighting the armed robberies when you actually met on like telly?
Yeah.
Because it was
the
crazy.
first time, and then the second time, when I came home off the armed robberies and I went back on a attempt murder, he ended up coming back to jail on his murder charge, and we bumped into each other again.
So with brief, very little details, tell them how did you go back to jail for the attempt murder?
Man, I had a situation with a very close family member. I was already messed up from my mentality from being in prison and being young and being around a bunch of young, ignorant people. So it was like, I ain't gonna lie, like it rub off on you when you're around certain people. The energy, the conversations, it take a toll on you to where if you're around nothing but dudes talking about killing, you gonna want to kill. You talking like dudes talking about robbing, you gonna want to rob. Like it's just natural if this all you hearing. So it's gonna put you in a mindset of, yeah, first person get out of line, first person disrespect me, this is the type of time I'm on. So it just was a situation of somebody close to me was the first person to get out of line where my mind was on this type of time. And fortunately, my like what I was trying to do didn't happen. It was only attempted to happen. So like, all could be forgiven. But it's like,
have you ever talked to him after that?
Man, he just called me earlier, matter of fact. He just called me earlier. I'm the only person probably josing him. That's crazy, huh?
The crazy part is I saw him after that. And he was looking at me. Because, like I said, so what made that whole situation crazy is as soon as I get the referral, like, I don't think he did it. I think you did it. Oh, time for me to get out of town. That was my initial reaction. But it's just so much that, it's just crazy. It shows you, like, how two people can always be affiliated in situations. Like, it don't matter what a person do. It's damn near like if somebody kills somebody, you might as well be with them too, because you're going to be blamed for it.
Oh, you better be on
You might as well be ready. Yeah, you might as well be
better,
ready for whatever going on with it.
Man,
but
just that. But when you really look back at a lot of situations, it'd be like, man, you could complain about where you at in life, but they got a situation you was in at some point in your life that could have went left that'll have you in a whole nother situation right now.
Well, I think always to myself, it's a lot of times. Both of us probably could have about 50 to 1,000 years, even in Houston.
You was about to let me die that day.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about that stuff?
We don't got to talk
about it. Talk about it. Tell him. And I'm gonna tell you why. Talk about it. So, because I'm gonna say is, if I would have said something, I would have been in
the situation. All right, we young, we young, dumb, ignorant, right? So at this time, I'm like, I'm finessing, I'm hustling, like I'm trying to break in cars. That's my little thing I got going on right now. So I bring him with me, like, look, man, just come watch my back. I got it. I'm doing my thing. Just so happen, I see like a little shadow out the corner of my eye. And they got a dude walking down towards me with a gun. He never said nothing. Like he never said, nothing. Just so happened I see this dude out the corner of my eye. So when I run, why you ain't saying nothing? He said, if I would have said something, he would have seen me and shot me.
He would have seen me. Like basically, it was an apartment complex. So where I was standing at, I seen him coming down with his gun. So if I'd have been like, say something, he would have hit me right there. So it was never a point that I could do nothing. So I tried to walk. I tried to walk towards him. Like he probably about to start hitting. So I'm thinking you looking at me too.
Man,
but you obviously wasn't.
I just happened to see like a shadow out the corner of my eye. As he walking down, I'm walking around the corner.
I'm gonna say that was God. It was either two things. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Like being young and think about it again, the plan could have been better if both of us would have had
a gun. We had no plan.
No, we're talking about if we'd had a gun on us, it probably could have been a little more.
But just think of this.
I could have got killed.
When I tried to get you to kill that dog that time, when that dude owed me that money, and just so happened, soon we come out the backyard, the police was coming out. The dog had no teeth or nothing.
So that's why I say, It's like, he didn't tell me, like, man, let's go kill something.
Yeah,
we being young, this nigga pointed at a dog with no
then
teeth
he
in his
owed me
mouth.
some money.
I said,
But I'm so
the
scared
fucking
of
dog
dogs.
already dead.
I'm so scared of dogs. I can't get close enough to the dog to do nothing to us. I gotta let him. Look at you doing.
And something in my mind, like, don't kill this dog. But
yeah, man, we ain't gotta shoot it. I used to keep the little baseball bat off.
We
just swung at it.
Yeah, we can't admit.
We didn't hit it. We didn't hit the dog with anything.
And allegedly,
in the direction.
This was over 20 years ago. Literally.
And it was a crack dog.
But as soon as we walked out that backyard, the police was really right there.
Literally was passing right.
He was right there. So I look at some of them situations like that.
Imagine going to jail for dog murder.
Right.
Man.
But the crazy part is, even with your attempt murder, I could have got implicated in it because someone told your cousin that, man, you know the one you got hit with.
But the crazy part,
so it's like
the crazy part, the people who was talking about it knew nothing about it.
No one.
It was like, yeah, such and such. And I'm like, where did they get their information from? Oh, she said she talked to you. No, like they lied. They didn't like.
Yeah, they had.
Everybody had a story.
I realized
I was just with them. No, you wasn't.
Well, actually, people was with us.
No, they was at Roddy. That's when he was at. Roddy died. Y'all was out there.
Long live Roddy.
Yeah, long live Roddy.
Yeah, that was a crazy situation.
Yeah, a lot of niggas dead. A lot of niggas dead right now. A lot of niggas ain't make it to 2020.
So the fast forward about the telly part is, at the time that you come to me like, man, we gotta meet somebody. I do not know who Telly is.
Yeah.
But actually, free Telly, shout out Telly. He got free. He also, I like to tell his son in Telly story. Telly and his wife follow me. I'm like, man, nobody want to tell a good story. Telly actually graduated. He actually graduated in jail.
Man, this what I learned in prison.
But no, we got to finish the story.
Right,
Telly, we meet Telly at Academy. He got his kids and everything with him. It's crazy. His daughter got old. I'm like, I ain't tell her I actually saw you with your daddy at Academy. Yeah. But both of y'all go to jail. So I can't talk to you I'm like, man, this nigga Telly is who they got the news as. But I'm like, I know you introduced me to him. I'm like, this is like a crazy story in my mind. But my pop from Uptown give me the rundown who Telly really is. I'm like, this nigga meet all kind of people in jail, just fucking trying to hook up with people. But I'm gonna say is my experience with Telly, man, dude was quiet, calm, collective. He was not what the news say. So every time someone mentions something, tell him man, I don't know what y'all got, or if he did what, but the person I met, he didn't move on that time.
Man, dude, a real shock. Dude got a head. He really see the chessboard from the top view. He can see how all the pieces move and see how everybody fit into the puzzle. Dude really seen something in me and took me under his wing and used to be giving me game. I ain't spent a lot of time with him. Because a lot of shit happened through, circumstances with all that. But the time I did spend with him, I learned a lot. Dude, impactful. And he a solid dude. A good dude.
Right. And so just that one, I only met him once. You jokes with him, but I always try to make sure his story get told in a different way. Even when his son was talking and different things, I interviewed him. And every time someone mentioned, you can't mention that if you ain't really around him like that. So I try to make sure I put a positive thing about that, just off of that one experience, meet dude.
But the whole situation is a positive. Everything about dude is positive. Everything dude went through, everything he stand on, everything he did, was all on some power, family. He was moving in the right way. You feel me? Some shit just don't go right sometimes when you living in a certain lifestyle. But he was moving in the right way.
In the same life, and the next 15 years we didn't. But even your mama probably looking damn, I would have thought you would have been in that bitch with him. Just looking at it you could,
I'm supposed to be on this side.
Right. You couldn't even see it. My mama used to be if she saw you, it got to a point. My mama is that boy still in jail? That's how bad it was. Yeah. But
I'll be back. And motherfucker man, he rich back in jail. Right. What? I ain't know he came on. Fast.
But the craziest thing I always told people, I say, man, that nigga really way smarter than most people that's out here on the streets. And that led me to the thing of asking you the question is, do you think that like in jail have the most smartest people in there? Because like these niggas charge it, like just you watch the way they charge the phone.
All right. I'm gonna say this. See, that's not really like I ain't gonna say that's. It's different than saying I'm gonna say, oh, what's the word? They got ingenuity. Like if a nigga won't make something happen, they gonna figure out how to make it happen. Now that don't necessarily make you smart. It make you determined. Like they'll cut the TVs off on us sometimes. It fucked me up. I watched a nigga take 10 toothbrushes and melt them together, then take a shoestring with 2 more toothbrushes and fish it out. Take the cord for the TV, put it in between the toothbrushes, and stick the plug and plug it back up. I'm like, what? And I'm talking about it worked. Like, man, I done seen charge your phone with a pack of batteries. Oh, man, nigga turn a watch into a remote. Like, I done seen some stuff that like, but you want to make something happen, you gonna figure it out. You gonna figure out.
And also another thing, a new thing is, I tell a lot of people, like, man, they got a lot of niggas in jail richer than the people that's home.
What?
They got niggas that's buying cars and paying bills from jail.
And you know what's crazy though? Cell phones gave dudes access to track everybody down. So if you're a drug addict, you're gonna stay fed with drugs. So just think of this. Prison is full of either killers, drug addicts, and drug dealers.
And you got
but some killers
rats.
Are drug dealers and rats. Rats run the jail. But if I'm only dealing with 2 types of people, a drug addict or drug dealer. If I'm the dealer, shit, I'm around all my cells. Shit, I'm gonna provide you with access to track that money down. So just think of you got 1,000 customers at your footstep every day. And out that 1,000, just say 500 of them buying drugs. And out that 500 of them, all of them got at least 3 people they could call and get $20.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I got fucked up, probably was 2019, 20. Nigga called me from jail on the Instagram. Nigga said, man, my partner want to show you something. The nigga had 100K on Cash App. I didn't even know you can have 100K on Cash App. I didn't know it had 3 zeros you could put a K. I thought Cash App would stop your account or some shit. I wouldn't even trust 100K on Cash App.
I seen Julio, who Kevin Gates be shouting out. I watched him. They started selling the paper mojo. Like that shit had just come out. 16. This shit like took over. Mother writing you a letter and people smoking the letter. I watched that dude made like 60 grand the first month. And he wasn't beating the game. He was blessing the game. He really could have made 100, 150 the first month. And it ain't stopped. I was around him for a year. So I saw him make 6s. So just imagine however long he stayed in jail. I don't know where he at now. You know?
So, like being in jail, who was the person that you could say that, you learned a lot from? A person that you heard in the streets that was, that person you learned something from?
I can't really say. Like, I was the type of person in there, like, I used to talk to, like, a lot of people, right? That'll be my jokes. Like, I'm a talk to everybody, because everybody got a history before they got here, right? So you might was a car salesman before you was a thief, or you might have was a crane operator before you had that DWI. So everybody had a life. So once I hear your life story and you had something going on, I try and pick your brain to see what was going on in your industry. What type of things you got to deal with in your day-to-day. Now, if you was just out here, fucking up, I ain't got no holler for no fuck-ups. But if I can learn something from you, I'm going to pick your brain. But it wasn't really, I can't really say like somebody was just like, giving me, because you got to deal, like we dealing with the bottom of the barrel in prison. Like, it's the bottom of the barrel. I ain't at Harvard. You feel me?
Right. And also, you learn a lot more when you're in the feds, because the motherfuckers, they made more money. Nigga made a different
type. And I heard that a lot from dudes in the feds. Like, they'll think I've been to the feds, the way I move, and they'll be like, man,
you educated yourself.
Yeah, but,
so,
I don't want to go.
Right. I don't either. I got enough, federal friends. I don't be in the, I'm going to speak on, I'm going to say this.
Free black glove, man.
Free black glove.
Man, we free a lot of people, man.
I can free a lot of people out of feds. But, Man, I'm gonna say, like, looking back at it, I'm gonna say my thing. Like, my biggest regret is actually becoming one, like, felon. So, like, if you could bring it back to 18, like, hey, but what is your, like, biggest regret?
I felt like moving back to New Orleans was my biggest mistake. But I also feel like this too. I blame my family members because, and I don't blame them in like a bad way. I blame them in a way where they tried to teach me stuff growing up that I rejected because I was interested in a certain type of lifestyle, right? But all the while, the lifestyle I want, y'all could provide, but you not telling me this. You hot, oh, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. So you telling me to come do this? No. You broke. What the fuck I want to do what you doing? You still talking about you broke. Why the fuck I want to do that? I don't know I'm going to do this. All the while, you ain't broke. This just some shit rich people say.
Right.
I'm broke all
And
the
they
time.
have the resources.
You got the resources.
Like what you saying is something like I kind of had a conversation with my wife. I'm like, man, even though my family didn't provide me a lot of things, I could have got it from your family. Because
you always put over there and going over them.
Because if we would have just thought to stay in Houston, we had a free house with like 4 bedrooms. We didn't have to come back to New Orleans after Katrina. Like, I think part of your reason of coming back is because you didn't know no one else besides me.
Every day.
But,
man, nigga got 24. Man, you made New Orleans sound like it was the best place in the world.
I ain't lying. Nigga had some spree wheels, man. Long live truck. Truck had fucking spree wheels.
Everybody was balling, man.
But I'm going to say, man, you gotta think about it. I can also speak on the bad thing about it. If we'd have stayed in Houston, we probably would have been in Houston jail too.
Because I'm
not gonna speak on the things we've done in Houston, but I'm saying, I think, because like who says if we would have went to jail in Houston, that could have been a 99.
Free Big Derek too.
Oh, Big Derek.
In jail. Free Big Derek out here.
And you know the crazy part is about situations like that? I met dude one night and go do bad shit with him. I don't know dude from shit. Like, it show you how much niggas do crazy shit. Like, I don't know dude. You know dude. Yeah. So if dude rat on me, it's really my fault. Because I don't know dude. I'm just going to do bad shit. Because I'm trying to, I think at a certain age, you trying to prove to yourself.
Though, man, listen.
But also him, he trying to prove to me, because he was in New Orleans. I'm like, man, you ain't fucking like that. And he jump out the car and do crazy shit. I ain't gonna say what he did.
Man, just think about what happened that night. Right. Just think about like the
that's what I'm saying.
And just think about how much time
but that would have made us get.
Man, we'll probably just be coming home right now.
Right. But I'm gonna tell you, this how much like the trickle down effect comes. That comes from us calling Atlanta, hearing about Slugger, all these people. So we like, you know what? We gonna try this in Houston.
Nigga, remember we tried to...
We gonna talk about all the stories.
We can talk about this one thing. The dude with the 32s.
I don't remember. It's
in the truck, and we followed them, and they realized we ain't had nowhere to put the rims.
It's just a lot of
dumb shit. Dumb shit.
So it's like in my mind, I don't get mad at YNs for trying shit sometimes. Because sometimes...
No, but you know, my thing is, everything I did I did for some bread. And I feel like these
I think some of them do it for bread.
It's not enough.
I'm talking about the ones.
All of them should be doing it for bread.
I'm talking about the ones that be like jacking and stuff. And
man, I feel like these niggas be robbing for guns. I just want to have the best gun collection. Yeah, man.
Everybody got this new.
You don't see this new one I got? Look up.
Right. So like, what's your advice to people? Like, I'm gonna say not your advice. Like, how do you feel about the people that sometimes gonna say, man, he ain't had that to do because you had all these.
Nobody got it to do.
Right, cause you know, you have an aunt that's a judge. You got all kind of shit that's around you,
but see, this is the thing people don't be realizing though. Like, all right, I grew up in the hood, right? So I was looked at a certain way because of my family. So it was like I had to prove myself harder than the other niggas. But the niggas I'm trying to prove myself to, once shit got real and we getting deeper, I'm trying to prove myself to niggas who y'all ain't even who y'all say y'all is. Right. But at this point, I'm too deep in now. I'm really living like this naturally. So it's not no show. Like it ain't no, if you see my family, like I fit in with, I love my family, I fuck with all of them. But everybody in my family will tell you, like, I've been different. Like, I've been over here. Like, certain shit going in my life, they already like, well, we knew he was gonna go through that because of the way he moved. Like,
right.
Like it just.
Yeah, but that's why I said, that's why I said I felt like I even could have had opportunity if I was hungry for the knowledge and wanting to win. Because, your people got houses and all kinds of things to give. And your Uncle Kyle wasn't afraid to give us advice or tell us. And would have put us in position if we really. Yeah, if we really. Well, he told me, I'm not going to say he put me in a promotion.
No, I'm saying he put a nigga on, like,
I didn't know what a promoter was. Yeah. So he told me what a promoter was, and I started doing my research. And the first promoter I actually really met was Big Stan. But I've heard stories of Marcel. I didn't really meet Marcel till you came home. I've heard stories of Marcel and Marcel scamming and different things. But, I didn't meet Marcel till we started going to Marcel's house.
Yeah, if you meet Marcel, you're going to lose some money.
Right. But, okay. But I'm just saying in general, like, I didn't know, like, we know the stories because we around people.
Was one of the biggest.
Right. Like, we just around people. We don't fully know that we know them because of somebody.
Mutual acquaintance.
Right. Like, Big Stan is like the real first promoter I ever met. I didn't even know a promoter real, and Eric introduced me to him. And in that situation, was crazy. You was in jail. You was in jail, and I saw Eric get killed in Republic, but I didn't see Eric in Republic. I always tell people the story so crazy because it could have been Vincent. Like, me drinking at the bar, because the bar is right there in the circle part, and these dudes fighting, and they watching a fight. I seen the dude get pushed and like grab like Eric grabbed him. But dude hands was much that fast that he stabbed Eric in the head there twice. And I'm gonna say in dude defense, the older I get, I think, he probably thought that he was getting jumped. That's the reason why he did what he did to Eric, because everybody know Eric ain't never had no fucking fight in his life.
And that's why when nigga told me, they was like, man, Eric got stabbed. Right. So when you see
let me tell you the story. Look, crazy part about this, I see Eric. Eric look at me. He start to stumble. When he falls back, I'm drunk. I try to catch him. His head slipped out of my hand. I saw blood. I instantly went like, what the fuck? In Republic, Kendall see me. I said, man, nigga just stabbed Kendall. I'm gonna tell you. Niggas say what they want about Kendall. Kendall did the most gangster shit ever. Kendall said they stabbed Eric. Kendall followed the police downstairs in the car and jumped in the car and swung on dude. What saved Kendall that night by not going to jail is he was in that Navy. But he jumped in the car, hitting dude for stabbing Eric. But I come down, I'm still in shock, like, what the fuck? In my mind, I never went to go to the hospital because I didn't want to see Eric like that. But in my mind, Eric was dead in that club because Eric's eyes was up and everybody just trying to save him. But me just seeing that, I just saw how fast life, and I'm looking like me and Vincent, I'm like, Vincent literally was on side him. The same thing could have happened to Vincent. Like, it's just like crazy stories. Like, we saw the transition to Vincent. We used to help Vincent when everybody wanted to fight him. Then Vincent car gets stolen, and Vincent got to steal everybody Trans Am. So we saw the evolution.
That's my dog, man. Nigga used to go by Vincent, eat the snacks after the track meet. Them niggas, they kept snacks by Vincent, oh boy.
And that's another person. That's another person I thought, because Vincent used to overhype it. They tell everybody his dad is diaper, but his dad really was a nurse. But in my mind, I didn't meet people in Algiers that had money like that until Terry.
That nigga had the van with the TV.
Yeah,
that fucked the nigga
so
up there.
We already knew, like, the good thing about being a teenager growing up in Marrero too, as well, is it didn't matter if you didn't have a car. We know Vincent dad was coming to get Vincent, so we knew to stay close to Vincent. It didn't matter. We could have been in Baton Rouge. Vincent daddy was coming to get him.
And he coming in that van.
And guess what? Sometimes niggas we ain't even know jumping in that bitch. Knowing you gotta ride. At least on Ames. You at least gotta ride on Ames.
Rich and big the Marrero. You just gotta walk out.
And it just show you how people life transitions, because you would have never thought Vincent would have turned into what Vincent turned into until
he turned into something else after that. He transformed again after he transformed.
We transferred to about good, right?
Yeah, I'm talking
yeah, I was about to say transferred to bad, like I don't know nothing about it.
No, he turned into something good. He a butterfly now.
So, like, just looking back at your childhood and everything and for us right now, like, hey, but what you think about it?
I feel like I had a fire childhood. I just feel like when I look at
even
my
your adulthood, like,
my adulthood up and down. Like the times I'm here, shit, I be here. I be running it up. Like I don't take me long. I be 90 days. I'm back at it. But I be like my childhood. I feel like I was blessed because I went to a bunch of schools. I went to Higgins. I went to Eric. I went to Marrero, Ellender, Truman. So I went to school with everybody. So I knew everybody. I knew of everybody. So I had a lot of different friend groups where I could come hang with Kenan and and go race Trans Ams this weekend. Next week I might go over here by Wheel of Fortune and Corey and shit and go do some shit over there with them. I might go to here there with B Digi and shit, and go fuck with them and shit. Like, so it was like I fuck with all these different people who don't fuck with each other, but these my different groups. I don't make them force them to interact with each other. I just go and get in their world and be on whatever type of time they on at that time. Like shit, I go to Houston and disappear for a whole month, 2 months. I'll go, Memphis and disappear. Like,
and that's what I can say. Like, you used to always want me to love Houston, and I just fell in love with Houston when me and my wife went there for a month. But it was a new Houston. It's the Houston now. It's the Houston at Atlanta. Like, it wasn't what? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Even Houston people told me that it wasn't there. Houston wasn't there. Houston wasn't there. Like,
Houston a vibe though.
Houston is a whole other Houston right now. But Houston back then, it was, niggas was getting money.
The club scene ain't
the club scene wasn't there.
It's a different club scene today.
I'm gonna say the club scene changed multiple times because the first time I ever been a social junkie, I fell in love. But it ain't the same social junkie that I went to.
But that was still during club scene. Like clubs was popular. This was like 14. That was, matter of fact,
14,
you know what?
15.
You know what I thought about? Yeah, you know what I thought about?
And I ain't even go there with y'all.
How many celebrity? No, you showed up later.
I was with my partner who was with Odell Beckham. That's what
I'm saying. You remember when we went to the strip club that night? When I seen the video one day, a dude hitmaker, he making a little video when we were walking in the club. I ain't realized Von Miller was with us.
Von Miller was there because
at the strip club.
It was
that was Lami's birthday. But then what I'm saying, Von Miller wasn't famous. Like he was a rookie. Football, yeah. But I'm just saying. I ain't even realize we even with these niggas. Like, and look, I'm in a strip club wondering why all the strippers come and introducing themselves. How you doing? I'm such
you play football.
And look, that was Liz said, man, they think you play football too. I said shit. Let me take some of these ones off the sofa. Shit, I'm out here. No. Shit, Odell don't want to dance with y'all. Come on.
That nigga.
He wasn't trying to dance with
that nigga.
That nigga running away from him.
I did a video with Odell. Nigga, I went viral. That stupid ass.
All them dancing.
And that was my first time ever meeting Odell. And he's from New Orleans.
Look, you don't remember that day when we left. When you tried to leave me when we left. Talking about, when we got in Valet. When everybody was in Valet and everybody pulling up in their fandom.
That weekend was a blur. I don't remember. Look, I don't even know how the fuck I got to the club.
I don't remember how you got there.
Because I rode with my partner. My partner Corey is like a popular nigga.
Look what you told me. Everybody had Phantoms and Maybachs and shit. I was in a Nissan Sentra. You were like, man, I'm not getting in that car. I said, shit, what's the difference? Everybody in a rental. I'm like, I rented a Sentra. What's the fucking difference? Everybody in a rental. He rented a Phantom. I rented a Sentra. What's the difference?
I wasn't even driving. I think I was in the Uber. But no, I got dropped off from my partner. Yeah.
We all in the rental car. Shit, what I got to rent a Phantom? But I ain't in the NFL.
Because you just sold the dream you was in the NFL.
We out now. Yeah, the dream. It's time to wake up. Shit, the dream over, baby. It's time to wake up.
And so, like, before we leave, like, how you feel about these people that be on the social media and just capping?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I used to feel like, damn, man, why they just be... But I realized that that's what sells. People like lies. The lies that sell. Like, the people with the most followers tell the most lies. Like, if you get on the gram and tell people the real, be like, man, look, all this fake, this is what's real. They gonna stone you. Get your bitch ass from up here, hater. You're a fucking hater. Like, what? Like, and that's the world we live in. If you tell people something, like, I hear so many people be saying, like they don't like Trump. All right, that's neither here nor there how you feel. But if you ask them what Trump did to affect them, they can't tell you. They can't tell you. You don't got no job. Like, you don't pay tax. Like, none of this shit, the world don't even bother you. Like, if you ain't in the world getting money, none of that shit even affect you. Like, politics only affect people who contribute into society, people who get money out here. Like, you just won't suck up a nigga and get food stamps and Section 8. Like, that shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's different levels of different mindsets. Cause like, at a point in time, I can remember just like, man, I wouldn't mind getting food stamps and coming up. But also, I'm gonna say now the level that I'm coming and growing, but going now, I'm like, I get like, but I've been around people that make it make sense now of make me want money to like pay insurance.
What if they didn't have food stamps?
They'll probably have to have something else to feed
the
people.
Motherfuckers on food stamps will go get a job so they could eat.
Well, if that is what Donald Trump trying to push.
If you was on Section 8, you know why people won't get on Section 8? Because it's free. Oh, they gonna pay my rent? What I gotta do? Have 2 children?
Yeah.
Shit.
But the only problem is that I think that's worse with the Section 8 is that they made a system just to kick the black father out, and it also makes the kids sometimes look at the father like they ain't shit because they're in the household because all these women got Section 8 and because they supposed to be by themselves. So like it's like the system is made for you to really be alone.
No, not me.
Nothing about like for you to get the free shit.
It's made to break the black family.
You're correct. That's what I'm trying to get to.
But at the end of the day, if we trying to stand on our own 2 feet as a race, as black people, why are we looking for other people to help us? Why are we looking for the government to get a Section? Why are we looking for the government to have food stamps? You know what we could do? We could have neighborhood farms. We could be growing fruits and vegetables in our neighborhoods and feeding ourselves. We don't need food stamps if we feed ourselves. Like, at the end of the day, but people don't come together and think like that type of shit. Like, one person ain't gonna change the world, and 2 ain't gonna change it. So, like, until you get the ball rolling, sometimes it's best to just look out for self. Like, I know it sounds fucked up, but shit, if you're in a building burning down, you try and save everybody, you gonna burn with them. I gotta get out first so I can tell find where everybody at.
Gotcha. So, if you wrote books,
trade stock,
you trade stock,
build house,
and but you actually brought the house that you was, your childhood house. Yeah. So like, but what's next for you?
I'm actually working on I got this content studio I'm actually working on right now. I'm designing like a space for people to come in and shoot skits, do podcasts, shoot interviews, do photo shoots. It's gonna be like a full suite options where you just could come in, pop in, play, just come shoot your content and leave. We'll have the video editors to come and shoot your content, edit it for you, send it out to you. And that's one move I'm working on. I'm doing taxes right now too. And I've been still building houses and stuff. I'm trying to get into building multifamilies. I want to start trying to put apartment complexes up and stuff.
So I'm glad you mentioned taxes. Like, so from the outside looking in, like it looked like everybody doing taxes. Asian dog doing taxes. Like certain people that doing taxes don't look reputable. And I hate, so like, how do you feel about that?
I don't feel like people like, genuinely fuck with me. Like when it comes to certain shit, and I don't like, they don't have no reason. Cause it'd be like, all right, like I do credit repair too. So people will come to me like, hey man, you do my credit. And then they'll be like, man, I'm scared. Like, what are you, like, if you can't get nothing in your name, what make you think I can? Like, so what are you scared of? Like, if this is what I do, who are you gonna trust?
Right. Like, so I'm gonna say outside looking at, some people probably wouldn't look at a person who's been to jail so many times like, oh, he might take my shit or he might scam.
But I've never been to jail for that. I've never been to jail for taking advantage of nobody, for scamming nobody.
But like just the world always gave it. We like, if you're a criminal, you're a criminal.
So that's why I don't have no pictures with the suit on, and I just promote my tax, services.
But I can lie to you, more people believe that you do taxes once I start vouching. Like, man, that nigga, like, he fixed my credit in 2 weeks. So they like, for real? Like, I know people
want to know somebody who.
But like, I know people probably would have never let you do it until I say, if he did your shit for real, like they gotta damn near, like, really feel it in their heart. Like, I got damn near show him my phone. Like, I say he really did that. Like, I know people like, man, I ain't about to buy it. It don't sound trustworthy for a person that's been in jail. So
but you know what's crazy though? If you trying to get some illegal shit done, a criminal is the best person for you. Like, but people don't seem to look at, like, I got family members who wouldn't come shop with me, but if their water get turned on, they'll hit me up. Hey, You don't know nobody who could turn my water meter on. Why would you think I know somebody who do that?
They look at you
like
the criminal.
Like what? I look like I turn water on, like that petty ass shit. But that's what you. But that let me know that's what y'all think of me. Damn, I'm the water meter, man.
So with that being said, like even with that, like it just it's like family. Like I told my wife about even my book. I don't look for my family.
That's the last.
I look for my family to support. But I'm gonna say like it's just crazy situation. Like now, like my book is out because of you. Like I wanted a book at the time, but like you told me in one day how to put out a book. I put out the book probably the next day or the next day. Like and no one probably thought I would sell all my books out that fast.
Yeah.
Well,
especially
people know.
Especially, but everybody know you're.
But $50 is betting on yourself.
You got a lot of people. You got a lot of support. People fuck with you though.
But I look at people like Nipsey Hussle and Lil Russell. Nipsey Hussle sold a CD for $100. When you bet on yourself and people believe in you.
But see, when you're in a situation like that, you ain't selling a CD for $100. You ain't selling a book for $50. People buying you.
Right.
Because I'm not buying the book because what's in it worth $50. I'm buying the book for $50 because of the person who wrote it.
Right.
That's why I'm buying. I know he got good game and he got good energy, and I'm a pour into him so he can pour into the next person and keep going forward. Right.
And also, the genius part is before I even sold one book, I already knew how to market it. I said I'm gonna make everybody be a part of my story. I'm gonna document it. That's
already your lane. You're already in the market, so it's easy for you.
So easy, like I told somebody like, man, I'm gonna sell and like 50,000 copies on the street. They're like, man, you can't do that. I said, all I gotta do is interview 50,000 people. And everybody who interview gotta buy a book and tell the people. I say, but it's so many, it's like somebody like $50.
But see, you know what? You know what the problem is? A lot of people don't know how to scale. Everybody will sit around trying to come up with $1 million idea.
Right.
When you done passed up the $1 idea. But you know what? If you do the $1 idea 1,000,000 times, how much you got then? You feel me? I could come up with 5 $1 hustles. You feel me? So if I do all 5 of them, shit, by the time you figure out that $1 million idea, I done made $1 million off these 5 $1 hustles.
Right. And also it ain't just about hustle. It's about like you just building your brand and making multiple incomes too.
Revenue just gotta come.
Right.
Once revenue come, eventually it's gonna scale, but sitting on your ass, waiting on it to come ain't gonna make it come. Man, I hope this money come. Man, I hope this 100,000. Man, I need 100,000, man. Well, what's your plan to get it? I don't know, man. I need it though. All right, you're gonna keep needing it. Everybody need it. Shit. Everybody need it. Everybody ain't gonna get that motherfucker though. Like a lot of shit, people just gotta tie them motherfucking shoes and walk out the door and make that shit happen. Like, cause we be bored. This generation on some bullshit, on some real shit though.
Like with that being said, before we leave, like, but what's your advice to someone who's trying to come up and scale their business, scale their self, just trying to like get in a different bracket of life?
Like my best advice I could give is figure out how to make your money make money, because you can only be in one place at a time. So just say you got a job, you working 8 hours. Your money could be at a job working 8 hours too. Like you can have your money in the stock market. So while you at work, your money in the stock market working. You have your money in real estate. While you at work, that real estate check still coming in. You can have your little rent you a car out on Turo. That's another revenue stream. You can invest in, like a small business with somebody, partner up. You need to multiply your revenue streams, because you don't need one deposit in your bank account. You need as many as possible. You feel me? Because we be having one income and 10 bills. That makes sense. Nope. You feel me? We get a check come from one place and we got bills go to 10. Why we don't get 10 checks coming in? Like we should get a check for every bill. I got a new cell phone. Well, let me go get another check to start paying this. Let me start this little hustle. Let me figure out what I could do that's gonna make me extra $150 for this bill. Instead of just, I make enough. Nah, I'll never make enough, because I'm going to never get ahead like that. Gotcha.
And last but not least, for the people who don't know who you is, tell them how to find you on social media and everywhere.
Man, you can find me on Instagram, @KingRich__P. Facebook. I don't even know my Twitter. I don't be on Twitter. I need to start being on Twitter though. Not Twitter. Oh, what's the other one? TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah,
TikTok.
I need to get on there. Well, I got a page. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my TikTok on here.
TikTok, bro.
TikTok. I don't know the name. Oh, that's it. King Rich P. All right, I ain't know. King Rich P on TikTok.
If you ain't on no